Hi guys, Jared here at Day Traders FX. I hope you're having a great day. We have a nice little setup on the dollar CAD I want to talk about, and I will show that screen in just a moment. I wanted to just point out some of the news that we've had today. One of the reasons that the dollar CAD is an interesting setup is because we just saw trade balance earlier today, this morning, and it came out a bit worse than expected, and we've seen the CAD pairs really weakening, and it's given us a really nice setup. Just a reminder, going into tomorrow, we have FOMC meeting minutes, which is going to be a big deal for all the dollar pairs, obviously, and the employment numbers for Australia, which is also a big deal. So, here is the dollar CAD, and this is the channel that we've been watching for a couple of weeks now. This is the 102.70 and 103.56 area, highs and lows that it's been sitting in for a couple of weeks. Remember, we're targeting the missed weekly pivot back here. It's only up here about 104.45. But it still gives us a nice 75 pips minimum to get up to that missed pivot, and then obviously we've got some nice resistance up here, double tops and some of these levels to be looking at as well. So that should give us a nice little opportunity there. But the CAD is finally broken out of this channel. It's above that area, and it looks like it might be ready for a nice little move. So here is what we're looking for as far as the entries go. I'm waiting on this just a little bit. We had a pretty big run today. We're going to have a nice little missed daily pivot somewhere down here. So even though this is a really small range, I'm just going to watch this little tiny Fibonacci run right here. It's only about 65 pips or so from high to low, but it should give us a decent indication of where we're going to be able to enter on this one. So if we break back below the support level that the pair has just broken out of, then that should take us back down into the 103.50 area and ultimately into potentially 103.40. So I'm looking to get long dollar CAD in this little zone right here between about 103.40 and 103.50. So basically just below 103.50. I think that'll be a great area to get long dollar CAD. We can get our stops just below this daily low here, which keeps our stops fairly reasonably tight, about 35 to 40 pips. And then we're going to target from there about a full 100 pips on the upside. We're looking for about 104.45, so we should have a nice little run up from there. So once again, just below 103.50 would be my ideal entry. If we don't get that, I'm going to look for little tiny pin bars and things that might be bouncing off this 103.50, 55 area and see if we can get some entries from there. But again, just below that, a little closer to the 103.40, I think would be a better entry and give us some nicer opportunity. But once again, we're targeting at this stage, at very least, about 104.40, 104.45, and beyond. So let's start looking for those entries. Let's grab some of this dollar CAD movement and take it away. Remember, we were watching for a break of either of these channels here, and after so much just bouncing around in, it finally broke outside of that channel, and it has stayed nicely above this lower support level. And it looks like we might have just a little bit of a, it's almost like we had a little bit of an inverted head and shoulders pattern in the works right here. It was pretty ugly, and it ultimately just went totally sideways. But nice little breakout there, so we should have some nice moves in that direction coming up. So best of luck, guys. Let's make some money on this dollar CAD, and make sure to follow me at twitter.com/daytradersfx for more updates. Thanks, everyone. Take care.